Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today is a lovely October 31st where it is Halloween and we are in the Northeast and about to go on the Target. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. Before we go into Target, I want to wish everyone a happy Halloween. If you are going out tonight, if you got little kids, going to parties or anything like that, make sure you are safe. Make sure if you get the candy, you check it for whatever the fuck they're putting in it these days, because we don't want anything to happen to anybody. And I'd rather not wake up tomorrow morning on Saturday and go to work, turn on the news, and hear of any bad shit that occurred. Now, if you do have kids or you are going out yourself and putting on costumes and collecting candy, I will leave my address where you can give me all your candy that you do not want. Anyway, we still got to make our trip into the Northeast. We got to go to Target. We got to go to Planet Fitness. I am definitely going to see at least Summit tonight. Mike's probably going to be out doing his shit. Howard, I think, is doing something else because I wanted to go see Cascade tonight at the Ave, but nobody wanted to go with me, so I guess it's going to be a nice, quiet night of raiding and seeing if anyone comes to my parents' house to get trick-or-treat candy. Because to be honest with you, I'm trying to pull out the watch that isn't here. I want to say like 7, 8, maybe 9, 10 years. There's maybe been, at the most, 1 or 2 children that have been to my parents' house that collect candy. And I don't know how it is in my neck of the woods. I generally am not there, except one time, I think it fell on a Thursday or some shit like that, Halloween, and there were a bunch of people outside, but I don't know how much candy was actually exchanged. So let's go in the Target. I don't know why I'm still freaking congested, but yeah, let's get this day started. So it looks like they do have a lot in stock today. I haven't seen these Topps big things before, and I never saw these amazing Spider-Man things. I think they're the Marvel Magic the Gathering cards over there. Got some Warhammer stuff. Some new packs. You got Star Wars Unlimited Legends of the Force. I don't think I've ever seen these packs in stock. You got some Gundam, War of Obelisk, a lot of good shit. Still a bunch of La Carina, bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah, looks like they stocked up pretty good. Now, I don't see any WWE, of course. Always the basketball, football, and baseball, and all Allure shit. There you go, that all Allure if you wanted to see it again. And I've never seen this Wonder First thing either. So I don't see any Pokemon stuff over here. I thought these were Pokeballs for a second, but they're Topps cards. So hopefully in the other section, look at that, holiday mega boxes. We may have came on a good day, but maybe not early enough. So we're gonna have to check out the Pokemon aisle. So what I was hoping was in the Pokemon section, they would actually have Pokemon cards, or at least One Piece cards, and they do not. So I don't know where they are putting them now, which they could be putting them behind the counter and stuff. But yeah, still these Labubu's and shit. I don't know if anyone is even into this. Still backspace for La Carina stuff, which nobody really wants. And then they got the One Piece, Learn Together 3-pack set, the Luffy Banto Panic, the game that's still here, the 3 that's always been here. I just cannot believe they don't ever have any Pokemon or any new One Piece in stock. I mean, we used to see a lot of One Piece back here, and now there's just nothing, unless they're putting them somewhere else and I'm just not noticing. But yeah, nothing down here. They have card guards, all this other stuff. But why would I pick up card guards if I don't even have the cards for it? Doesn't look like they got any new Funko Pops in. I knew there was some kind of LE one they were supposed to be getting. Nothing here. Jurassic Park stuff, little Bibbidi Bops, all that other stuff. Nothing new. Nope. Looks like they got a lot more in for the Hall of Champions with Roman Reigns, John Cena, Ultimate Warrior, Bruno Sammartino. Still got the championship belts, and they still got the play set. I actually saw the commercial with the Money in the Bank thing. It does not look like this. Not at all. Actually, it is. It might have the cash-in button and shit like that. But going up here, it does look like they have maybe a few more characters over here. Now they got the John Cena. This Undertaker one, wearing the broke his orbital socket and he had to wear the mask. This is kind of new, though. I don't like the face of the Undertaker on that. It just looks so weird. Doesn't look great. Got a Rey Mysterio over here. I don't even know if I'm showing that right. I just don't want to pick it up because I'm being lazy. You got Terry Funk. You got Razor Ramon. We saw that Shawn Michaels, I think, the other day at the other Target, which I didn't think they were gonna have here. Of course, I got Jake Fatu. Got Tom Alonga. Solo Sokoa, which my brother still doesn't want me to pick up yet. And we got a good old Brett, the Hitman. Trying to see if there's any other ones behind here. No. Nope. Doesn't look like there's anything good. I can't believe that there were no Pokemon cards or no One Piece cards. Just doesn't make any sense, but there's a bunch of new shit in the front. All right, let's go check the last aisle in the back, and then we'll get out of here. I was just passing by, and I saw this huge Stranger Things section. So if you are interested in Stranger Things, go to your Target. They have all these little toys and shit, and I know that Season 5 is coming out. Maybe part of Season 5 has come out or coming out, and I think they're concluding by the end of the year. They got all the characters here, it looks like. What, 11? Dustin? He's the dude who has, like, that bone disease, right? I have no idea. Big display John here. Check this stuff out. Ornaments. Ooh, chips. All right, and we're gonna just walk our way sideways. Damn, looks like people were plucking up these Pokemon Johns. They're not there anymore. I got one, I don't even know who that guy is. I know that's Jigglypuff up there, but that's about it. Is there anything different or new around here? Maybe there's cups down there. No. Still got the Dragon Ball Super stuff. You got Thundercats, a little bit of One Piece. I don't see anything. Anime Pop. Okay, looks like all Naruto. No, it's different stuff because you can get a Bleach guy and other things, I guess. But this fan drop, I've never seen this one thing before. It's pretty neat. Remember, no new collectibles for Aaron. Can't do that. And Super Friends. Let's see if there's any new Funko Pops over here. Any limited edition Johns. If you see one, make sure you put in the comments that you saw something cool. Human Torch. I don't think I've seen the Human Torch one here before. That's an original. Okay, got R2-D2. I don't remember that being here. Superman, I remember. Spider-Boy, 9500 count still here. We saw him last time. Sonic with the Caliber, of course. Negan with Funko Fusion, which was a fail drop. And other than that, I don't see any bibbidi bops of the One Piece still. Maybe you can get them on the Funko shop, but I haven't seen them in stores. Okay, so there's one last place I have to check, and then we'll be out of here. Okay, so we are about to leave Target, but before I leave Target and head over to Planet Fitness that's behind me, I want to let you know, while I was in the store, there was like 3 representatives, and I spoke to them, and they told me they have the Pokemon cards and One Piece shit over at guest services. And I was like, hey, I've been in here plenty of times, gone to guest services, and they said they didn't hold them over here. So apparently they changed their policy in the last 2 to 3 weeks at the Target I'm at. So now they said you have to be here early as shit in the morning, like the other Target told me, like 8 o'clock, and they sell out basically in the first 15 to 30 minutes. So that means I will never ever get Pokemon cards again because I will not wake up that early to go to fucking Target. But at least we know, or possibly know, that there is a possibility of getting Pokemon cards if I wake up early and sit outside of Target and push a bunch of people out of the way, right? You did say first come, first serve. All right, let's go over to the gym, but we're getting answers today, folks, and that's all we really need. I'll see y'all in a few. Folks, it seems that I've run out of time, so I'm going to have to end this episode. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time. We're going to do more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I'll see y'all later. Bye.